Max Kellerman made the statement, "You're the GOAT." He told Terence Crawford that. He said, "Bud, you're the GOAT. You're the greatest of this era." And that had me thinking, he's not the greatest of the century. We know Floyd Mayweather takes the cake on that one. But I was like, who is the best fighter since Floyd Mayweather's last fight, right? Little people, big people, all people. Welcome to Buffed Up Sports. Thanks for clicking on this video. Now, just make sure you head over to buffedupsports.com. That's where you'll find the links to all my social media platforms. Easy ways to financially support the show, if you're able. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel so you'll never miss a new video. If you're enjoying the content, please share Buffed Up Sports with your peoples. Let's get everybody watching and tuning in. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in to Buffed Up Sports. Now, I hope you enjoy this video. The big fight has happened. I never gave my thoughts on it on Buffed Up Sports, so let me go ahead and give it to you. I ain't going to give too much of a recap into the fight other than I predicted, that Crawford would win. Well, let me not say that. Let me not say I predicted Crawford would win. I was definitely rooting for Crawford to win. I told a lot of people I could see how he could win. Would I been surprised if Canelo won? Absolutely, not. But I feel like more people would have been shocked if Crawford won than Canelo won, obviously. But I was one of those who was saying, I see Crawford winning. I could see a scenario with Crawford winning because Crawford got that dog in him. When it's time for him to show up, he shows up and shows out. That being said, after the fight, Max Kellerman made the statement, "You're the GOAT." He told Terence Crawford that. He said, "Bud, you're the GOAT. You're the greatest of this era." And that had me thinking, he's not the greatest of the century. We know Floyd Mayweather takes the cake on that one. But I was like, who is the best fighter since Floyd Mayweather's last fight, right? Now, because Floyd's last fight was officially, I want to say 2016, 17, when he fought Conor McGregor or whatever. But, okay. So your best fighter since then. Even Manny Pacquiao retired 2021, but even towards the end of Pacquiao, it wasn't the same hype as his prime. Pretty much after post-Floyd, Pacquiao hype died down. So, okay. Who is the best fighter since the Floyd-Pacquiao era, right? So, pretty much your 2010s on, I'd say. Naoya Inoue makes an argument. He's not my pick, though. I think Inoue's biggest downside is he's in such a smaller weight class that he's not able to fight that comp that we want to see him fight because there's nobody really for him to fight. So it's not like with Inoue, he's fighting other greats, all-time greats is what I'm getting at. And that's his downside. It's a disadvantage to him, but that's his downside. So then you go next to Canelo, right? Canelo has pretty much fought all he could fight in his era. A lot of guys he's beat. This gets to the point. He's beat your Cottos, your Trouts, he's beat your Triple G's, which you could argue that first fight was not for Canelo. But then Canelo's downside is he lost to Floyd. Okay, he lost to Bivol. Now he's lost to Crawford. So he's lost some big fights too. Boxing, you're going to lose big fights. Every all-time great, pretty much with the exception of Floyd and the next two guys I named, have lost their big fights. So then that goes to my next guy, though. My number 2 fighter, Alexander Usyk. Let me tell you. When you beat Dubois twice, when you beat Joshua twice in his country, you beat Tyson Fury twice, beat these guys all 3 times convincingly. All 3 guys twice each convincingly. You got a heck of an argument at that point, dude. You have one to go from a cruiserweight to heavyweight, and you take out all the heavyweights like that with ease? Put some respect on the man's name. But I got to give it to my main man from Omaha, Nebraska, Terence Bud Crawford. Everybody knows the story of me and Crawford. Yes, I'm biased towards Crawford. Yes, I'm a Crawford fan. However, the facts are the facts. He is the first man to be undisputed in 3 different weight classes, which I told him to go do. He's the first man to ever do it. I told you. See it for yourself.
Go right here, my guy, my guy.
Hey, you got to go get that 3rd undisputed now. Don't let Caressa get you now. Don't let her get you.
So as you see, I told him to go do it. What does he do and deliver a few months later? He did it. But my point with Crawford is, I remember when Crawford was finally getting to that point where he was like main event in every single fight and he was starting to get, pay-per-view status, that kind of thing. People will say, oh, he ain't really fought nobody. So then what does he do? He fights a Sean Porter, retired Sean Porter. He fights, Gamboa, beats Gamboa. He fights, Errol Spence, who pretty much the odds had him losing. A lot of people had Spence for that fight. Not only did he beat Spence, he beat the brakes off Spence. He stopped Errol Spence, gave him his first loss. Come on, man. Then he go 2 weight classes up against an all-time great. A guy who probably before the fight you would have argued is the best fighter since the Floyd-Pacquiao era. The man who has dominated pay-per-view since Floyd Mayweather. He ain't got no city behind him. He ain't got no hood behind him. He got a whole country behind him. I'm talking about Canelo Alvarez. Bud went in there. Again, he don't win up 2 weight classes. Odds are stacked against him. He's the older fighter. Didn't matter. He convincingly beat Canelo, the great Canelo Alvarez, on all 3 judges' scorecards, including mine as well. Stop playing with that man from Omaha.
Hey, it's your girl Caressa the Glow Shields, and I'm here with Buffed Up Sports.
At this point, he has nobody to fight. Stop the Benavidez arguments. There's no need for that fight. That's doing too much. It's doing too much. This fight wasn't even fair. Y'all want him to go up another one? What's up, everybody? If you didn't know, I am a car salesman. I'm a car salesman at Gene Buttman Ford. Yes, I sell cars. I sell new. I sell used. Whatever you are trying to hop in and drive off with, I will sell it to you. So come check me out, RJ at Gene Buttman Ford. You can call me at 734-544-2870. You can email me, which is rjhunt@buttmanford.com. We are located on Washington Avenue. We right near Eastern Michigan campus. So come check us out. Come check me out. And hey, touchdown on your new car and drive like a superstar. And then they talking about him going back down to fight Boots. Boots, you go up to fight me if I'm Bud. I'm the champ, undisputed champ in a 3rd weight class. First male to ever do it. Shout out Clarissa Shields from Flint, Michigan. What up? You come up and fight me. I ain't going down to fight you. And David Benavidez, why do I got to fight you? Why? What is there to prove? If I'm Bud Crawford, honestly, I might retire at this point. And I wouldn't even be mad at him because there's nobody left for him to fight. He shut everybody up time after time after time again. There's nothing nobody can say about him at this point. Point blank, period. Bud Crawford is the best fighter of this era. Undisputedly the best fighter of this era. Yo, so thanks for checking out that video. With that being said, make sure you go to buffedupsports.com for the latest updates and to keep up with me on my social media channels. And if you want to help the show because you enjoy it so much, you could go to the support tab on buffedupsports.com to send in a donation. And more importantly, hit the subscribe button so you'll never miss an episode. Thanks for watching.